so moved, the silence starts to speak. I didn't know that love could end so quietly, so weak. I thought forever meant your hand still holding on to mine. But all that's left are echoes now and questions out of time. Why did you leave without a word, without a sound? You tore the life we built apart and never turned around. You said I was your only one, but I can't believe you walked away, you let me fall. Why did you leave? Your coat still hangs behind the door like you'll be back someday. The sunlight hits the empty floor and fades the love away. I checked my phone 1,000 times, but there's nothing there to see. Not even one small message left to say you're done with me. You left me in a stranger's home with all our dreams misplaced. The ghost of you still lingers here, but you can't be replaced. Why did you leave? Was I too hard to love? Or did you find a softer heart to give what I dreamed of? You took my trust, you took my peace, and made me believe that love was real until it burned. Why did you leave? If goodbye was too hard to say, you could have whispered my name. You didn't need to vanish and leave me with the blame. Now I live with the questions that keep me awake. You ended up forever, like it was yours to break. Why did you leave without a second glance? You ended every promise without a final chance. You said we'd always find a way, but I'm still here to grieve. You took the light, you took the air. Why did you leave? The key still lies where you let go, the proof of what I lost. You walked away so easily, and I'm the one who's lost. I try to keep the fire alive when the smoke had filled the room. I whispered prayers to empty air and begged a ghost to bloom. You stopped reaching for my hand and I kept holding on. I gave you everything I had, now all of it is gone. There's no more pain, no more fight, just silence where you were. And maybe peace is what it means when love can't breathe anymore. My heart is over, there's nothing left to feel. The cracks have closed, the tears are dry, and everything is still. You took the last of who I was, now even sorrow's gone. My heart is over, and somehow I moved on.
I used to bleed for us, now I'm numb inside. I bury my pride where your shadow hides. Every sorry you said was rehearsed in disguise. Now I see the truth behind those quiet eyes. I gave too much, forgot my name. Kept fixing love that never came. You were the storm, I was the flame. Burned myself out, still took the blame. I'm done chasing ghosts in the dark, done stitching holes in a broken heart. No tears left, they've all run dry. I'm learning how to say goodbye.
You took my faith, but not my soul. Now emptiness feels almost whole. No hate, no cry, no start, no end. Just me alone, learning to mend. I don't hate you, I don't care. The anger burned away. Your name no longer cuts my chest. It's just a word I say. I used to wait for one more call. Now I don't even wait. The love that wants to find my soul has finally lost its way. My heart is over, the storm has lost its sound. There's no more rush, no breathless pain, just calmness all around. You can keep the memories, I've laid my feelings down. My heart is over, and it doesn't make a sound. I used to fear the quiet nights, now they feel like home. I used to wish you'd call again, now I'm fine alone. It's strange how nothing hurts me now after all we've been through. You didn't break me in the end, I just ran out of you. My heart is over, no fire, no flood, no wake, just a hollow kind of freedom in the ruins love can make. I gave it all and now I know there's nothing left to show. My heart is over, and I can finally let you go.
The echo's gone, the flame has died, and I'm not waiting anymore. I thought I'd never say goodbye,
But my heart is over. Pull the curtains halfway wide, sit with my knees pulled to my side. The TV's on but the sound is low. I'm just watching shadows come and go. You said don't worry, I won't be long. You kissed my forehead, then we're gone. Now every car that passes by feels like a question in the night. Street lights flicker on the road, painting silver on my hopes. I'm waiting alone by the window, by the phone, watching every pair of headlights, hoping one of them is you tonight. You swore you'd always come back home, said you'd hate to see me on my own, but I can hear it in this empty room. You found someone else to go home to, so I'm here is only played under my name. I'm waiting alone by a window you don't even know, hoping for a sound that won't come back, listening for your ghost on the welcome mat. You swore you'd always come back home. Now your promise feels like stone. You dropped it here and walked away, left me with the price to pay. I'm the last one standing in the story you outgrew. Still keeping time for two, but you stopped long ago. So tonight I close the blinds, whisper to the dark. I can't keep waiting for a heart that's gone. And for the first time since you've gone, I say goodbye to waiting alone. Morning light on an empty floor, half the hangers on your side are gone. Your shirts don't live here anymore, just a shadow where they once hung. There's a ring-shaped dust line on the shelf where you kept your watch. I stand here frozen in my mind, replaying all the nights we fought. You asked for my heart, not my walls, but I chose pride and let us fall. I will change, I swear I won't stay this hard, this safe, this strange. I learn to bend instead of break, open my hands instead of push away. I will change, I'll be the woman you kept trying to embrace, but you're already ashes in my days. Your love is gone, and still I say I will change. I always had to have my way, turn every cloud into a storm. You'd reach out just to make me stay, and I'd act like I was never wrong. You said I feel like I'm outside, knocking on a locked up heart. I laughed it off and rolled my eyes while you were slowly coming apart. I thought if I gave ground I'd lose, didn't know the deal was losing you. I will change, no more hiding, no more fear behind my rage. I learn to listen when it hurts, hold my tongue before the careless words. I will change, I'll let someone see my weak and shaking face. I learn to meet love halfway, but you're not here to see the day. I will change, I used to think that love meant being strong, never crying, never saying I was wrong. But now I'm standing in this quiet place, begging ghosts for one more taste of the life we built. And I broke down with my sharp edges and my loud. I thought control would keep me safe, but it just made you walk away. So this is my promise in the dark, to the memory of your arms. I'll soften every part of me, even if you never see. I will change, not to pull you back from where you had to fade. Before the next time someone stays, I'll hold them close instead of push away. Street lights on, it was getting late. You walked me home to my front gate. Hands in pockets, eyes on mine, acting like we still had time. You brushed my hair behind my ear, said don't be scared, I'm always here. But your voice shook, your fingers cold, like you were already letting go. I felt a question in my chest, but I bit it back, I held my breath. That was the last kiss, soft and slow, tasted like a promise. You held my face like nothing's wrong, but your lips were saying I'm already gone. I didn't know it then, but now I see you were kissing goodbye, not kissing me. The sweetest lie I'll ever miss was the last time, the last kiss. You said, sleep well, I'll call you soon. Under that small and crooked moon, I watched you walk away down the street. Your shadow looked so incomplete. My phone stayed quiet the next few days. Your name got lost in all the gray. Then came the message, short and plain. Let's talk, I think we've changed. I heard that night replay again, every second at the gate back then. That was the last kiss. You already knew it when our mouths touched. You held me like a borrowed dream, something you'd set down and leave. I didn't see the goodbye in your eyes, 'cause I was busy holding on to our life. Now every memory I rewind ends at this, at that one last kiss. Now I taste the truth in it. Your lips were cold, your heart had split. You gave me one more perfect scene to haunt the rest of what I'd be. You said forever with your hands, while your soul was making other plans. You let my hope rest on your mouth, while you were already walking out. I replay that moment every night, the way you smiled under that light. It hurts to know the love I saw was just the cover on the fall. That was the last kiss, the softest part of the hardest end. You gave me one last gentle light, wrapped in the warmth of a goodbye. I feel it burning on my skin, a door that closed, the life that dimmed, the future that we dreamed like kids, all faded in. That last kiss, you let my hand slip from your own and left me standing there alone, mourning all the days I'll miss because of that one last kiss. I knew better when you called my name, said you were sorry that you weren't the same. You stood outside in the pouring rain, begging for one more chance again. You held my hands, looked in my eyes, wrapped you forever in pretty lies. I felt my walls start giving in, even though I swore not him. My friend said, girl, don't let him back, but my heart walked the same old track. Now I'm hurt again, sitting here alone at 3 a.m. Your sweet words were just a bandage on a wound you opened all along. I'm not just broken, I'm ashamed. let you in. Now I'm hurt again. For a while you made the dark feel light. Texted good morning, called me at night. You kissed my forehead, held me close, promised me more than anyone knows. We talked about an honest start. You swore you'd never break my heart, but I felt the change in how you kissed, like you were slowly going missing. You stayed out late, you turned your phone, and I heard that old cold tone. Now I'm hurt again, watching all the signs I once knew well. You said it's nothing, don't you trust, while you were burning us to dust. Your pretty promises were thin, they only hid the truth within. You painted hope across my sky, then let it fall with one more lie. I knew your touch, I knew your pattern then, still I let you in. Now I'm hurt again. I'm mad at you, but more at me, for choosing what I couldn't see, for covering my own scared eyes with the same old shining lies. Heart, why did you believe his face? Why did you run back to that place? You knew the story, knew the end, still you called him love again. Now I sit here on the floor with the pieces like before, but this time it's heavier than then, 'cause I walked myself right back to the edge. Now I'm hurt again, holding all the proof in both my hands. Your out change was just a gentle sound to keep your guilt from dragging you down. I'm not just broken, I'm aware that I invited this despair. I gave you power over me when I already had the keys to walk away and never say amen to your faithless love again. So this time, through the tears I send, one last promise to myself, my friend, I won't let this circle spin. You won't hurt me again. Hurt me again. I met him on a Sunday afternoon, coffee in his hand, talking about the moon. He laughs at all the jokes I say, walks me home at the end of the day. He holds the door, he's kind and sweet, never raises his voice at me. My friends all say he's good for you, but they don't know the ghost I see in every room. He smiles and asks about my day, but in my head you're still the one I hear anyway. He not like you, he don't know my favorite song or how I like my afternoon. He don't see the way my hands will shake when I get lost in my own ache. He not like you, he never stayed up late to talk me through every fear that lived under my skin, every storm you used to calm from within. I try to let him in, but it's not true, 'cause he's not like you. He doesn't know the street we love, the bench where you first held me close. He doesn't see me count to 3 before I touch his arm, like I used to touch your sleeve. He tells me that he really cares, plans small trips, leaves notes everywhere, I know you'll never break me like you did, but I still miss the way you lived. He's not like you, and that should be the best thing, but it cuts me in two. He would never walk away tonight. He would never turn my whole world into a fight. He's not like you. He could be the safe place I run to, but my heart keeps choosing what it lost, even though I know the cost. So I let his hand fall loose, whisper, I'm sorry, that's not fair to you. He's not like you. I'd already painted pictures in my mind. Little house, 2 kids, our names on the mailbox sign. Saved a folder full of wedding dress dreams. Picked out songs we danced to secretly. I knew the colors for our bedroom wall, where the Christmas lights would go each fall. I built a future in my head so deep, I thought it was a promise we would keep. Then one quiet Tuesday night, you stood there in the hallway light, and you said, can I leave? Like you were asking for the car keys. No shouting, no big scene, just a soft voice tearing down everything. You didn't slam the door, you didn't scream, you just erased out forever like a line on a screen. One small question brought me to my knees when he asked to leave. The TV glow was flickering blue. My mug of tea sat still half full for 2. You cleared your throat like you were scared to speak, like the words might fall and break your teeth. You didn't say I did you wrong, didn't list the ways I fell apart and gone. You just stared down at your shaking hands like they held the weight of all our plans. I felt the floor tilled under me from 4 small words said carefully. You said, can I leave? Like you were asking to step out for air and breathe. No thunder, no hard blame, just a quiet end to our shared last name. In my head, you didn't curse our love, you didn't plead, you just cut the thread that held my dreams. A simple question, but I couldn't breathe when he asked to leave. I thought betrayal would come loud with broken glass and angry crowds, but it came wrapped in normal clothes, in your soft voice, and you're tired. I don't know. The world kept moving down the street, cars still passed beneath our feet, but everything inside me froze while you reached out for your coat. I'd already placed our old gray years in the corners of this apartment here. Now the echo of your careful word is the loudest sound I've ever heard. You said, can I leave? Like it was something small, like it was just about you. But with that question, every plan, every little future slipped right through my hands. No final fight, no storm to see, just the quiet tearing of my belief. I never thought my whole life could be broken by can I leave? Now hair, I moved my bed. I took your pictures off the wall. I threw your sweater in a bag, gave it to the second-hand stall. I blocked your number on my phone so I wouldn't fall again. I walk a different way back home, still I hear you in the wind. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but every night I cross that line. Help me forget you, 'cause my heart won't let you go. Every song on the radio still sounds like our echo. Help me forget you, I'm so tired of missing you. I want my mind to let me sleep without your shadow in my dreams. I don't know what else to do. Help me forget you. I sit alone in crowded rooms, laugh at jokes I hardly hear. I hold someone else's hand, but it feels wrong when they are near. I see your face in strangers' eyes, hear your name in simple words. I'm living on this borrowed life where everything still shakes and hurts. I pray for time to heal the scars, but I still trace where you are. Help me forget you, 'cause my heart keeps holding on. It remembers every Monday night, every kiss before the dawn. Help me forget you, I'm so tired of wanting you. I want my chest to finally breathe without your ghost inside of me. I don't know what else to do. Maybe I'm the one who won't let go, clinging to the girl I was before. You were the first to make me feel. Now I don't know what is real. I hate that I still check the door, like you might come back once more. I whisper to the empty room, please let me be someone new. Heart, why do you still choose his name? Why can't you love my quiet days? Help me forget you, I'm on my knees inside my soul. I'm begging time, I'm begging me to loosen up this heavy hold. Help me forget you, not the lessons, just your touch, so I can learn to love again without comparing it to us. I know you're not the one I need, but you're the one still breaking me. So if there's mercy in the truth, let it wash away this bruise, till someday I can say I'm through. And I won't need to. Help me forget you. Help me forget you. Your drawer is empty, but your shape is here. In every quiet corner, every mirror I fear. Your name still sits on my mailbox sign, next to mine, like it's still our life. 2 toothbrushes by the sink till today. I threw one out, but it still feels strange. I look around, guess it was never mine alone. I didn't see how much of me was built from who you used to be. Now I'm forever alone in a room that still says us in the tone of the walls, of the floor, of the bed we own, but they only answer with echoes. You walked out with my borrowed name, left me here with just the frame of a life that feels like it's been undone. Me and my shadow and no one. Feels like my heart's been quietly disowned, standing in this silence, forever alone. Your slippers by the door left dust and lines, a little shape of where your feet met mine. I wear your shirt just to feel some weight on this chest that's learning how to break. My phone lights up, but it's never you, just bills and friends asking what I'll do. I shrug and say I'll be okay, but I don't know who I am today. 'Cause every dream and every plan had your face written in my hand. Now I'm forever alone in a home that doesn't feel like home, where your laugh used to light the air. Now there's just an empty chair. You took your bags and your cologne, but you also took the girl I'd known. I'm left with someone I don't recognize, staring back with tired eyes. Feels like my heart's got no one left to own, just me and these walls, forever alone. I thought partnership meant losing myself to fit your world like a book on your shelf. I never kept a place that was mine, a small safe room in my own mind. So when you left, you didn't just go, you took the wind on my eye below. Now my only hand to hold at night is a shadow in the hallway light. Maybe someday I'll learn my name without it tangled up in your frame, but tonight the truth cuts to the bone. I don't know how to be anything but alone. So I'm forever alone. At least it feels that way right now. Walking circles on this floor where we once swore nevermore. You found a door I couldn't see, stepped through and left the rest of me. The only partner that I know is the quiet where your love let go. If fate has written me this role, no duet, just a single soul, then I'll stand here in this empty home, learn to breathe with my shadow, learn to live on my own. But tonight, in this cold